Hi guys, I got a 3-minute testimony for you that Tom has asked me to do. I'm Simon Morris. I come from a place called Porthcawl in South Wales. Grew up poor childhood, divorce, saw my mum leave the home and not in our lives for a long time. Father died when I was 12 when I was in school, and then school was just something I really didn't like. I left school age 15 with no qualifications. Aged 18, I managed to get a good job and just lived a bit of a football lifestyle. It was a well-paid job. Football, the girls, the drinking, the cars, the clothes, and did that till age 27. And then one night ended up in hospital because of an ecstasy overdose. So I'd never really been brought up in church, but I remember one day when I was about 27, 28, falling to my knees in my bedroom and asking God a question, saying, why am I living like this? Not long after that, I found a Bible and just started reading it day after day. And then I started praying a bit every day. This went on for about a year and a half, and then I heard a sermon online where the preacher said, his name was Steve Hill, what will you do with Jesus? And that question burned in my heart day and night for maybe 1 year. And I knew one day, I think it was October the 11th in the year 2000, I woke up and I knew I had to answer the question. I just walked down to a local church and I told the pastor the story I've just told you. And in the evening, I said my first ever prayer to God. And I really said to Jesus, I'm going to need you to live in my heart and in my life. And I just went home. But the very next day I woke up, I had a great night's sleep. That's the first thing I noticed. And then I woke up and I just felt an incredible amount of peace. I felt the tangible love of God completely in my mind and my heart and in my life. And God was so near. I know what I can read in the Bible, and that was the born again experience. Some amazing things happened after that. My mum came back into my life. She was able to give me answers to why my father had died age 12. So that brought a lot of healing into my life. And then I really believed that God was challenging me to give up everything and go to Bible college. So actually, myself and Tom, who was renting a room in my house, Tom, your pastor, we went to Bible college together for 3 years in Moorlands. And then I ended up in Norway doing some missionary work with the youth. And then I went back to Wales and England for a while, where again I spent time with Tom and Jess, amazing people, love them a lot. And then I had the opportunity to go back to Bible college for a short time, and now I'm actually back out in Norway, where I'm like a pastor for 69 students in a boarding school. But I also travel out around Norway. That's increasing more and more, jumping on planes, going to schools, and for 5 nights on the trot, preaching the gospel. So if I was to write a book, I'd call it From Porthcawl to God's Call. And that's 3 minutes, and that's my testimony. And I hope that you're blessed, and I hope that you have a good day. Thanks.